So it's very interesting to see traditions across the world. There are plenty of traditions that are very interesting to see. And I know many people find it odd when you hear crazy things. We call it crazy things that other people do. But generally, it's just crazy to us because it's strange, it's foreign to us. Let's talk all over the world. In Indonesia, Indonesia is a very interesting country in Asia. They have what they call the Pon Festival, P-O-N. Interesting, very interesting. It's odd for many people. So this is a festival where they go to a temple. It's a spiritual thing. They go to a temple. Couples come together that are married sometimes. They meet other people and you exchange partners. So you choose somebody that you're going to start having sex with every 35 days, 7 times.
So those situations still happening now or in ancient
It's
time?
still happening in Indonesia. So you come together with your partner and you leave your partner there. You choose somebody of a opposite sex and you have sex with that person and you're going to be having sex with that person 7 times every 35 days. How crazy is that?
Oh, that's crazy.
That's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, there's many.
I'm sure many people that love promiscuity will be very happy to move to Indonesia.
Yeah.
You know, and what I found very crazy is also the fact that Indonesia is a Muslim country. It's one of the most staunchest place. I mean, the most Muslim people, and Muslim do not necessarily accept adultery. I find it very interesting. To me, it looks like they promote more the culture than the religion.
Okay.
They say it's a temple. So the temple, obviously, it's a religious temple of Indonesia. Islam was imported. We know that.
And what's the benefit of that?
Well, the benefit is blessing. They're looking for blessing.
Okay, through sexual activity.
Yeah, sexual activity with a foreigner. You're probably going to have sex with them 7 times every 35 days. It's crazy, isn't it?
Regardless whether you're married or not.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, I mean, think about all, like, my question is, how do they go about it? Do they protect themselves? You just, it's crazy. Like, just thinking about it, all the stuff that you could be picking up from just hooking up with a stranger like that. It's insane. And also, I feel like you become desensitized with the fact that your woman will be sleeping with somebody else. What do you feel?
So, if the culture, I don't know how a woman can feel. So, that's apply on for a man to sleep with that woman, or a woman also can sleep with another man.
A woman sleeps with other men. You as a man, you sleep with other women. So you can be married.
Vice versa.
It looks like swingers, you know. I mean, Europeans brought swingers where you, well, that's what we know. You come, you bring your wife, you take somebody else's wife, and you
but
together.
For me, that's not a nice culture.
It's not a nice culture.
Not culture.
Well, they must be very happy.
There's many risks,
some of them.
disease and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So, you know, that's insanity. So there's no privacy and
looks like insanity.
Yeah, you know.
So when you imagine you meet somebody, you're gonna have sex with them 7 times every 35 days. So this person is going to be your partner.
What's the time frame?
35 days. Every 35 days, you must see this person, sleep with this person every 35 days. If you do it 7 times, then you get the blessings coming from heaven. Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Again, there's another thing in Uganda.
Okay.
Uganda is an African country. Beautiful place. It's called the Pearl of Africa. And yeah, lovely people. It really is some of the best experience I've had in Africa. They're party people, they're always happy. So there's a tribe in Uganda named Banyankole.
Okay.
From what we learn, I don't know how recent this is, but in Banyankole tribe, normally when a groom or a man want to marry a woman, okay, you want to marry a woman, before you get to marry this woman, so the woman's aunties will take you in for a ride.
For a ride?
Yeah, for a test, sexual test.
Before the marriage?
Before the marriage.
The marriage is?
Yeah, so the man want to marry a woman, and before you get to marry a woman, you first have to be tested by the aunties to see if you are good like that.
So for me, I can say this is a kind of discrimination or jeopardizing women, because this apply often toward the women. You understand? Because when a woman also choose to do that, I don't know if a man will be okay about that.
Well, you know what? That's another conversation. What do you mean? Like a woman doing testing with other people?
Yeah, so why they don't do it often for men? Is usually men who benefit on those activities.
Well, maybe women feel like men should benefit like that. And also some people believe that the woman is is the glue of the house. The woman is the prize. The woman is everything, and she shouldn't be accessed by just anybody. The man on the other, I don't know. I know many people are going to come for me for that. Anyway, so I don't know how accurate this is. If we have Banyankole people watching us, please let us know. Is this true? Is this true that in Uganda, and how recent this is? Is it still being practiced? If this is true, is it still being practiced within Banyankole people that a man, when he comes to marry a woman, goes on a ride with the aunties and aunties? Oh, this is just nonsense. Let me know how we feel about this. Now we have the Xhosa people.
In South Africa.
South Africa.
Okay.
South Africa is a beautiful country, so much culture.
And Xhosa ladies are very beautiful.
Xhosa ladies.
Yes, they're very beautiful.
Okay. Some people, I heard that they love money pretty much.
Yeah, true? People say that, but all women love money.
Okay.
All women love money.
All women love money.
Yes, what can you say?
Do all women love money at the same level?
But some, no, not in South Africa.
I mean, I heard stories that they love money a little bit more than everybody else. I like it to see a woman that says standard, you know. I feel like if you can provide things to yourself, why would you want lesser than that? I think you have right to say, I want to travel business class if you can afford to pay business class for yourself, right?
Yeah, as I say, every woman loves money, but the level of loving money is different. One woman or another. You understand?
Yeah.
Other, they'll put you through hard time if you can provide. And the other, they understand.
Yeah.
Other, they can ask you in a small scale contribution. And other, they take you in a huge
expenditure.
So it depends on one another, the behavior.
Again, I feel like in Africa, we take care of women, okay? Let's clap for us. African men take care of women because that's part of the culture most of the time. We don't negotiate on who's going to pay the dinner. No, we don't do that. Most of the time, when the man is well seated, he's going to pay for the bills. Okay, the bills of the electricity, the house, the everything. Okay, in most African countries, I know things are a bit different in some places, but in most African countries, the man is the provider. The man is the guide, the leader. He's the pastor. The man is the protector. He makes sure everybody's good, mentally, financially, in all ways. So let's hear about the Xhosa people. Xhosa people of South Africa. This is a tradition, obviously, not necessarily sexual, but men get circumcised. Circumcision is normal. Most African people get circumcised.
Yeah.
The difference about circumcision, about Xhosas, they go on the hill. Okay, they go on the hill for a couple of boys, go on the hill for a couple of days where they get that skin taken off. Okay, there was some crazy story saying that they take the skin off with two pieces of rocks. They bang onto the.
Are you sure? So I'm not sure if that's
I don't think it's true. I feel like it's a narrative of Europeans trying to make them sound barbaric. I think that's. Yeah. I don't believe that. If you are Xhosa, please let us know if that's true. I think it's absolutely nonsense. I don't think so because I firmly believe that is not true. And also, we know that Xhosa people go to the hill. They learn how to become men. Okay, it's not just about going to the hill. They come together, like a lot of young men go to the hill where there are elders, people with wisdom. They teach them how to become men. They teach them ways of life. They teach them bravery and many other things. Circumcision is a good thing. I mean, it is a very good thing. Do you think it's a good thing to be circumcised?
So I can say it's good things because I'm circumcised. So
you're circumcised.
I never experienced that because when I was a kid, they circumcised me when I was a kid. I didn't know what's happening.
Do you really?
So now I can say it's okay. I never experienced that when you're adult.
So do you really have to say that you're circumcised?
Why not?
So it gives you pride that you're circumcised.
Yes, I'm proud.
Absolutely.
To say that.
So as you can see, people are very proud.
Yeah, I'm proud to say that.
Very proud to say they're circumcised because it's like a medal. I'm a man. Yeah, and circumcision is not just limited to African people. Not everybody, but certain space. Let me say Muslim people, I believe, and Jewish people get circumcised. And Jews in the Bible were very proud to say when they went to war, like, I'm not getting defeated by an uncircumcised person. So circumcision is good, and not even citing the health benefits and many other things, and the cleanliness also. Ladies, let us know.
Same ritual happened also in Mangaya tribe in New Zealand.
Mangaya tribe.
Yes, whereby young boys, they took them to have intercourse with old women in order for them to learn new tricks so that in the future they can please their women.
Young boys are taken by older women to learn new tricks. So they can
in order for them to please their partners when they are ready to get married. So it's happened.
No, oh my God.
Yes.
What tribe is this? Mangaya.
Yes.
In New Zealand.
Yeah, in New Zealand. Cook Island. So those are the island which is closer to New Zealand.
So the older people, where do they come from? The older ladies?
Yeah, they just choose them.
They choose random ladies.
In the neighborhood and they enjoy it because why those old women, they accept that.
And what are the benefits of the old women? Do they get paid for it?
I don't know. Maybe they enjoy it. Do they get pleasure?
Do they enjoy also?
Yeah.
Are they not married?
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it's just crazy to think my wife is a provider of training. How crazy is that?
So also in KwaZulu-Natal, Zulu's girls,
KwaZulu-Natal,
they go to
South Africa.
Yeah, virginity test. So whereby they took a woman and open up the legs and putting the hands in private parts to see what's happening.
Don't be explicit.
Yeah, so we have to use the way as it is. So for me, maybe it's a way of humiliating a woman. So those rituals sometimes are not good because...
Why is it humiliating a woman?
Yeah, how can you proceed on such things?
It's part of the culture. Why is it humiliating?
Yeah, but that culture for me is not a nice culture.
Why is it not nice?
Yeah, because the women don't deserve that.
Why don't they deserve that?
You understand? So it's whether when you like to marry a virgin woman, you go for it. If you don't like, you go for the one who's not virgin. Rather than taking a woman through those kind of tests, which is not medical test, but a man who come, they put in the room and, come on.
What makes you think it's men that do the testing of women? I mean, if it's a man, then I don't know. But if it's a woman that does test other women, I also personally think that maybe the reason why they do that, the benefit for me would be because we must remember in some space in Africa, it's a shame not to be virgin before they want to marry you. Okay? Or if not a shame, it is boastful. You can be proud of being virgin, being married virgin. So I feel like if they get tested like that and these girls grow up in an environment where they believe being virgin is praisable, it's beautiful, it's honorable, then don't you think that's a good thing? Because then it's going to prevent many women from doing things they shouldn't be doing at 13, 14, 15. I think it prevents a child's pregnancies, it prevents diseases, the HIV and stuff like that. I think that.
Yeah, but people can have disease through other means, you understand? So
I agree.
They can't go deeply in intercourse, but they're using other means which you can contact HIV, like oral sex. There are other women who are virgin, but they are doing that. And that also can subject them to risk of...
So people can contract HIV through oral sex?
Yes.
You need to tell people.
If your gums are not good, and you are doing what you know how people are doing.
Well, many people think they cannot contract anything like that.
Many people don't know that's why people must educate themselves.
They talk about pulling out. Okay, anyway.
And they
okay, fellas. So there's another tribe named the Wodabi or Wodabe. They are in Niger.
The men sing and sway to gain attention. They flutter their cheeks, cross and roll their eyes and grin.
Very interesting tribe, very colorful. So in this tribe, you can steal somebody else's wife. It's legal to steal someone else's wife.
Okay, without going to court and some
you steal
legal action.
What do you mean court?
It's legit.
So it is legit. You can take somebody else's wife, provided that you're good looking enough. She likes you.
And the men want to be jealous.
Well, it's part of the
jungle or what? So meaning you take it officially or you take some other wife by force?
You take the wife officially. So basically they have like a ceremony once in a while where men can come together. Men, they actually use makeup. Men put trims and all that stuff on their bodies, on the face, lipstick. They look like, I mean, for the untrained eye, they look weird and odd. But for the trained eye, they look like beautiful, amazing. So they have this event where they will call 3 of the most beautiful ladies in the village to be like referees. So each man will be dancing and making moves and stuff like that. And women will come to this event.
So I mean, it's like an OG.
No, it's not an OG, man. What you talking about? So women will be interested. They'll come. Men will be there. So somebody's wife will be perhaps interested in seeing a man that she likes, and what happens is the man is happy and the man takes her. That's it. She becomes his woman. It's crazy, isn't it?
That's very crazy.
So yeah, that's what it is. There's a lot of things happen, a lot of cultures, a lot of traditions that are really different. I mean, there's a tribe in Baounde. Is it Baounde? DRC,
India, Congo, yeah.
Democratic Republic of Congo. This tribe of Baounde, if you come into their household, they'll cook goat's meat for you. But they cook you goat meat, then they cook you the goat shit, right?
Yeah,
goat dung. Yeah, goat dung.
They look like beans.
Look like beans.
They're very small like this.
So they give you goat dung to eat. And usually giving you goat dung to eat is like a sign of praise. It's because you're an important person. We're going to give you goat dung to eat. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Which one of these cultures and stuff you found the craziest? The Banyankole tribe is the one where the child will go be tested by the aunties compared to the one in New Zealand.
Yeah,
very similar.
because now that's the incest. So I don't know if some family apply incest because when you are sleeping with the auntie of your future wife, so it's not cool. It's not good.
Well, you know, in many places.
And what if that auntie fall pregnant?
I don't know if they use anything
don't
to
you
protect
see
themselves.
after that testing, they'll keep cheating. You ever eat a course with the aunt of your wife?
Yeah.
And then you get married. Eventually, they start meeting, in the corner and and continue what they test.
That applies also
to marriage.
That applies also to people who do not do that.
Yeah.
I mean, people get married and still cheat. They don't have to go through a thorough traditional event for them to cheat. Okay, some people got married, clean, went to church and stuff like that, but they still cheat. They're still seeing somebody from the past.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. I want you to tell me how you feel about this. Which one was the craziest for you out of this culture? And plenty culture across the world. And I'm very glad we touched a few in Africa for you to know. Wagwan, mi boss. God bless.